In order to flatten the curve, the science community and governors like Cuomo and Newsom have imposed restrictions on gatherings as well as a 10 p.m. curfew. But we at the science community, after looking through all the science, will also be recommending a provision where both governors can come to your house and have sex with your wife while you watch like a little bitch. Based on the science, both governors will be coming to your house a couple times a day and just tuning your wife up right nice in front of you. Under the "what the f*** are you gonna do about it, you little bitch" clause, we will be limiting social gatherings in your bedroom to one person. Unless, of course, some of the governors are feeling randy that night. If Cuomo and Newsom double teaming your wife raw dog saves even one life, I couldn't live with myself without posing these new restrictions. You know, some have said that this might be unconstitutional, but at times like this, we don't have the luxury of worrying about formalities when imposing restrictions on how many feet away from your wife you need to be while both governors take turns jackhammering her. The science community will also be demanding that your wife is showered and shaved before the governors come over for their fill, and there will be a mandatory key under the mat policy for governors to come at their convenience and then insert into your wife while you watch. Although the 10 p.m. curfew and your wife getting passed around like a can of Brio at the Cuomo family Thanksgiving may seem arbitrary, we have the best science to back it up. In addition to watching your wife get dicked down by governors, the scientific community is 100% in agreement with you transferring what's left of your business directly to Jeff Bezos in order to expedite the inevitable. The science community will also recommend Bezos taking your wife for a spin while you watch once Cuomo and Newsom are done with her. You know, unfortunately, this is the new normal, and we are urging you to help stop the spread by respecting a mandatory smelling of Cuomo's fingers on his way out of your house. This is not a time to question the expert. This is a time for governors to come to your house and run a gauntlet of positions on your wife while you watch. As you watch your wife get stuffed like a turkey by multiple men even though your Thanksgiving's canceled, it's important to remember that we're all in this together, except for the politicians who will be taking turns having sex with your wife. Although it seems like this policy might be unpopular, quite to the contrary, the general public will actually cheer it on and publicly shame others who do not comply with having various politicians come over and cuck you in your own home. This country may have been built on principles, but it's times like this where you have to abandon those principles and just let multiple governors come over your house and just put your wife on the balcony and bend her over in broad daylight and use her like a human fleshlight. Never question the science. Also, it is important to note that if either Cuomo or Newsom experience whiskey dick, that has everything to do with the fact that your wife's gross and nothing to do with their ability to lay pipe down.